Jai Jinendra, Namaste and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve the 93rd question of the problem solving series and the third question of the topic tree. The difficulty level for this question is easy and this question has been asked in Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Adobe, and Flipkart and many other companies. Same tree. So we are given two trees and we need to return whether the trees are same or not. That means is P equal to Q or not. If it is equal to if P is equal to Q, we return true or else we return false. Okay. So let's look at the example. So the first tree here, in this first example, we have 1 as the root and then the left of this is 2 and the right of this is 3. Same goes for here. So we can see that this is same. Both the trees are same, so we return true. Here in this case, the root node is 1, but it doesn't have any right child. It has a left child which is 3. Here it doesn't have a left child, it has a right child which is 3. So they are not same. Okay. So return false. Now, how do we solve this when we are given this two tree? What do we need to check when we see that we are given true trees? What do we check here? Okay, in the beginning we check the root. Okay, so in root what do we check? First we check whether the value is same or not, right? Then we check, then we go to the left. Okay, and we check left's value is same or not, and we also need to check right's value is same or not, right? The value and also this left and this left has to be same. Here for its left child has a value and the right child is null, but here the left child is null and right child has the value. So this will not work. Everything has to be same. Now we know tree is a hierarchical data structure, right? So whatever the condition is for this one, the same has to be for the left child, right? So the left subtree and the right subtree both have to be same. So if I check something for this and this works, recursively I can check for the left part. If that works, that would return true, and then I can check for the right part. So again it's left and right would be checked, right? So that way we will check whether the values are same and that value same for the left subtree and the right subtree. If that is the same, then we return true. Or if we say, for example, here we see here the values are same. Okay, in the beginning, then we go to its left and then we go to its left. We see that okay, this is firstly this value exists, but here this is null. Since it is null, then only that directly at that point of time only we can return false. Suppose it was not null and it was 3 here. Okay, then we would have gone, okay, this is true, then we would have gone to this left part. It doesn't have anything left. Here it doesn't have anything right as well. So same goes for here. So when the node doesn't have any value, it is null. Would be our base case. That if the root is null, if P and Q's are null, then we return true. Okay. Or if one of them is null, like here in this case, this was not null, but this is null. So if that condition comes, then we return false. Or when the values are not equal, then we return false. So let's solve this question directly. So what would be our base case? If P equal to null and Q equal to null, that would be the termination condition. If we get this, so we can return true, right? Else, if P equal to null or Q equal to null. So if both of them are null, then we return true. But if this condition fails, that means either one of them is null or both of them are null. In any case, if both of them are null, it is true, right? The tree is same, that part is same. But if both of them are not null, so it could be that either of them is null. Then at that point, if either of them is null, if P is null and Q is not null, like here case, if P is not null and Q is null, so that we came to know that the tree is not same. So when we get that, okay, this point tree is not same, at that point only we can return false, and finally this will return false. Since this is a recursive function, now we'll call the recursive function now. If both the conditions are done, now what? Now we will see else. if P val equal to Q val, okay, and if this is true, and we call each same tree, we call this for the left part of it. For the left part, we will check the same condition exists or not. P left, and we will pass Q left. Okay, and also if this condition becomes, this is true, and then this will check recursively the left subtree is true or not. Also, we will check if the right subtree is true or not. Okay, P left, P right, and Q right. If all of them are true, that point we will return true. If any of them becomes false, since it's an condition, so this will give false, and then at the end this will give false. Okay, so in this way we can solve this problem. The link to the question is given in the description. Please try it yourself and then come to my code walkthrough section. Here is the code walkthrough of the 93rd question, same tree, in the LeetCode platform. So the difficulty, you can see it's easy, and these are the companies that have asked these questions. Okay, so let's look at the solution. It's the same that we have discussed. P and Q, tree nodes are given, the null pointer condition. If this fig doesn't come, then it will come over these conditions, the second possibility, and otherwise we'll check if the values are same, and then we'll check for the whether the left subtrees are same and the right subtrees are same or not. We'll pass both of this and we'll check if these values are same or not. Or if suppose this value is not same, right, then directly we can return this will come under false. So I didn't write this condition, but there it is understood. Okay, so this condition has to be there. Okay, so it has passed. So let's submit this. So it has been accepted. Okay, see you also in the next video where I'll be explaining the 94th question of the problem solving series and the 4th question of the topic tree. Jai Jinendra.